this look, I am starting by applying a very thin layer of the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer on my eyelid. I'm using this as a base today, and then I am just going to set this base by using this lightest shade from the All About Shadow Quad. This quad is called Jenna's Essential and it has all neutral eyeshadows. Then I'm going to take this shimmery ivory shade and I'm going to apply that starting from the tear duct area towards the center of my eyelid. I'm not going beyond that because I'm going to apply a darker shade on the outer corner. Next, I'm going to take a very little amount of the darkest eyeshadow from the palette. This is a black eyeshadow with flecks of green glitter in it. And I'm applying it starting from the bottom and then blending it upwards. And I am also going to slowly increase the intensity of the eyeshadow. These eyeshadows are one of the most blendable eyeshadows I've worked with, and they are also very long lasting. They don't fade away very easily, and I am also concentrating this dark color just on my outer half of the eye. And then I'm going to take this brown eyeshadow and use that to blend everything in. I'm taking that onto a fluffy blending brush and applying that onto the edge of the previous eyeshadows. And then I am just going to use a very gentle swirling motion to blend everything in. Then I'm taking a clean fluffy brush with a little bit of the first eyeshadow we used to clean up the edges. Next, to clean any fallout and to prep my skin before I start applying base, I am just going to clean it using this swipe from the new Pep Start range. And then I'm just going to apply moisturizer before I apply my mascara so that it gets time to absorb onto my skin before I go ahead and apply primer. You can even use this as a primer. For mascara, I'm using the High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara. Now this mascara has a really thick and long wand and it separates the lashes very well, and it also gives a lot of volume without making your lashes look clumpy. And then I'm going to apply this super primer from Clinique. This is their universal primer base. You can apply this on your skin to create a barrier between your moisturizer and your foundation, and it also makes the foundation go on super smoothly. I just took a really tiny amount and applied that starting from the center of my face. For foundation, I am using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I am in the shade Golden Neutral, and this foundation comes with a doe foot applicator, so it's really easy to apply this wherever you want to. I am just using a buffing brush to buff this all over my face. This foundation has very high coverage. Feels very light despite the coverage being so high. It's also very blendable. If you have dry to normal skin, you don't have to set this with powder, but if you have oily skin, I would recommend that you set this on your T-zone. Next, I am just going to take the darker brown shade once again and apply that onto my lower lash line. I am also going to intensify that shimmery ivory shade on my inner corner and also on the inner half of my eyelids. And to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to apply the same mascara onto my lower lashes. For blush, I am going to use this cheek contouring palette in the shade Defining Roses onto the apples of my cheeks, and this blush really blew me away. I'm so fond of this blush now. I think it is beautiful and it just is such a pretty shade. It is so blendable and it's very long lasting as well. And I just took the shimmery shade from the palette onto a fan brush and applied that onto the tops of my cheekbones. I thought of showing you two lip options for this look, and the first one is this one, which is a nude color. This is in the shade Blushing Pop and it's actually one of my favorite go-to nudes. And yeah, this is how the look would look if you paired it with the nude lipstick, but I decided to go a little bit more bold for the party season, so I went with this liquid pop matte lip color in the shade Boom Pop, and I'm just applying that all over my lips. These lipsticks are super comfortable to wear and they're also very long lasting. And I thought this color would be perfect for the party season. And yeah, this is the finished look. I really loved the way the eyes turned out. The eyeshadows are amazing and they're super easy to work with. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.